Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one furry boy, Never! And you're watching The Never Show. Yep, that only show with lemon-scented limes and supernatural, super awesome third eyes. I mean, why ask why? Why wouldn't you want a third eye? These are the jokes, people. Work with me! And before we get started, I'd like to thank you all for clicking that subscribe button, that little bell icon, and staying with me. I know last week's video wasn't super popular. I can understand, you were expecting movie review and you got me thanking you. And some people jumped the ship, And who needs friends like them? Jerks. They leave when I take a little vacation. And I even made a little video to tell you I was thankful that you are my friends. Jeez. Some people you can't make happy, and that's what happened. Thank you all for clicking that like button, that subscribe button, and turning on that little bell icon, because every time I see these things pop up, you see these things pop up and you watch my videos, it's better than I deserve and more than I ever thought I would get in this life. Thank you for that. Now, without further ado, I got a little special something today. Today is a double feature. Yep. Because I went away and took a little vacation, it's double feature day. I just feel like, let's get into some movies. I'm back. Let's have some fun. And today's first movie is WreckIt Ralph Destroys the Internet. I'm going to do a little bit of an abbreviated kind of thing today because we're doing two movies today just for the heck of it. It is a PG film. It is an hour and 52 minutes. I do not have problems, no ADD with this. And I still love digital animation, even though I still love classic animation. There's always that little people, oh, it's digitally animated. Well, no. 6 years after the first, which it's actually 7, but that's the way they want to write it. Okay. Our directors were Phil Johnston, Rich Moore. There's a lot of writing credits, so hang on to your hats, folks, because Phil Johnson and Pamela Reven did the original screenplay on this. Rich Moore, Phil Johnston, Jim Reardon, Pamela Reven, and Josie Trinidad and Kelly Younger did all the story writing on this. And for an animated film, I was a little bit worried seeing that. But it turned out okay, John C. Reilly is the voice of WreckIt Ralph. Sarah Silverman is the voice of Penelope Von Sweets. And they even got Sarah to sing a sappy princess song. Yep. There is a sing in this movie. I'm not going to spoil it. You're going to have to go watch it and find out more about it yourself. Gal Gadot as Shank and Tarjara P. Henson as Yes. Great voice cast. Jack McBrayer as Felix. And Jane Lynch is back as Calhoun. I'm not going to read any more names because there is a whole mess of really good people in here. Go look it up yourself if you really want to know. Because Alan Tudyk is in this somewhere, and you won't believe who he is. Let's go do our company credits because I'm a stickler for this stuff. Bear with me. Walt Disney Animation Pictures and Disney Pictures and our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. Land that I love was Disney Motion Pictures. So my thoughts on this. I love it. I hate it. It made me cry. And to see a 200-pound plus kitty man cry is not a thing. Is not a great thing. I still love all the references. It's just, this was a little bit unexpected and caught me at an emotional time. And it's an emotional film. And I think you're going to enjoy watching it. And I still think it's a decent movie. I can understand the controversies with Merida's Scottish brogue and the whole princesses must be saved by a man, and they end up saving the man himself. And kids are not going to get this. Don't put big, complicated things in kids' movies. And that was the only parts that really spoiled it, because, you know, nobody speaks in a thick Scottish brogue like that. Even now, I think that was a little bit overkill. Even for Disney. And as for the whole Disney princesses, who needs a man thing, yeah, kids aren't going to get that. They're not going to understand it. It's going to confuse them. And I think I understand why this film isn't as highly rated as it should be. It's because of that. It's a 7 out of 10 on IMDb. It's an 86 on Rotten Tomatoes. I kind of want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just to be honest with you. My ratings, I see this definitely as a TV watch. It is a DVD buy. Even though it did make me sad, I do have the first WreckIt Ralph, so gotta have the set. Kind of like this, even though it did make me sad. So, and it's a definite theater watch again, but you know me, I've got so much time, so many movies in so little time. You know how it happens. And our second film for the day is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I really wanted to like this film. It's decent. It's just far too long. For a 2-hour and 14-minute film, it's just so long. David Yates is a great director. It's visually beautiful, but let me just cover the cast quickly. Johnny Depp as Grindelwald just seemed very plastic. You want to hate somebody, but you also want to connect with them. You want to know why they hate. And, you know, there was this just magic smoke skull that he keeps doing. And he says, oh, this is the future, and I'm trying to protect you from this. But I could see this being sort of strange for me. Ezra Miller is Credence Barebone. He's kind of changed and he's gotten different. I do like Jude Law as Albus Dumbledore. And Dan Foger as Jacob Kowalski. The Goldstein sisters, they have most definitely changed throughout the movie. And the new style of them, I don't know if it's just, you know, they try to pull back original cast or what, but something has changed between Alison Sudol and Catherine Walston, and I just didn't like it. And maybe it's because this film has so much exposition, and that is the problem. Our production companies were Heyday Films and Warner Brothers, our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America, land that I love, was Warner Brothers. Special effects were done by Double Negative, Frame Store, Image, Engine Design, Industrial Light and Magic. So you have one of the Trinity, Lola Visual Effects, Milk Visual Effects, NCAM, Navisible, I still cannot pronounce them right, Proof, Rodeo VFX, and Visual Effects Company. And yeah, so you got one of the Trinity in here. So it's a visually decent film. I really did like it. I really wanted to like it, but it's so long. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie with so much exposition as this one. And the prop of what goes on in this movie, I feel like we could have gotten to this in maybe an hour and 30 with a little bit of decent editing. And I just feel like for even the loosest of Harry Potter fans like I am, it's going to leave you feeling a little confused towards the end. It is a 7 on IMDb out of 10, and it is a beautiful 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I can see why. This is one of those movies that's going to give you a little bit of trouble. If you're a really big Harry Potter fan and you're really into the wizarding world of Harry Potter, you're going to want this to add this to your collection. I feel it could be a pass for me just because. But first, I do want to see what CinemaSins thinks. So I'm going to put a weight on this. I'm definitely saying this is a TV watch because, you know, it is the holiday season, and hopefully next holiday season we'll probably be watching this because Fantastic Beasts was on the TV a couple of weeks ago, I think. Wasn't really paying attention. Holiday season and all. I felt this was lacking for the Harry Potter universe, just to be honest with you. So, yeah, gonna hold on a DVD buy, and for a theater rewatch, I'm gonna pass just because I do want to see some other movies again, as well as I want to see this. And just to be honest with you, I think I'd rather wait for it to come out on DVD. With all that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that like button. Hey, like what you like, and if you like it and you hit that like button, you tell me I did something you enjoyed. And right now I could use a few likes because feeling a bit down. Remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. Tell me your realities, your fan fictions, your tales of yay, your tales of ennui. Tell me if you hated these movies, if you like these movies, whatever you want. I really like responding to your comments. Please keep them coming. And you know, I have to ask, I have an Amazon, I have a Patreon. Your donations are what's keeping this channel afloat, and we could really use your help right now. You don't realize how little I have to do so much, and I don't know how I do it without you guys. Thank you. And with all that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!